Now let's discuss the solution to the exercises for if-else construct. Our first question is that if we are given three numbers num1, num2, num3, then we need to find out the largest of them. Although we have solved this exercise in our previous chapter as well, but this one we are going to solve in a different manner where we are using if-elif blocks. Again we are giving three numbers num1 5, num2 7, num3 6. Now, if num1 is to be largest, then it has to be greater than num2 as well as it needs to be greater than num3, right? So num1 is largest only if it is greater than num2 as well as greater than num3. Similarly, if num2 is largest, then it needs to be greater than num1 as well as num3. And same is the case with num3. If num3 is to be largest, then it needs to be greater than num1 as well as num2. And this thing we can write using if-elif construct. So if num1 is greater than num2 and num1 is greater than num3, then the largest number will be num1, right? However, if this condition is not true, that means num1 is not greater than either num2 or num3, then we come to this elif expression, this elif statement, and here we check if num2 is greater than num1 and num2 is greater than num3, then the largest number will be num2. However, if this condition also fails, it returns false. Both the condition has returned false. This particular condition and this condition both have returned false. Then we come to again elif statement where we check the similar thing for num3. If num3 is greater than num1 as well as num3 is greater than num2, then the largest number is num3. And in the last we print what is the largest number we found. Simply say print largest number is equal to largest, right? If we try to run this program, then we get the largest number is 7. If we see our inputs were 5, 7 and 6, so indeed the 7 is the largest number. Program is working correctly. However, do we need this particular condition? If num1 is not greater than num2 or num3, num2 is also not greater than num1 and num3. So that means num3 is the largest, right? If neither num1 is largest nor num2 is largest, then obviously the num3 has to be largest because we are given only three numbers. So this particular condition can be removed and instead of elif, we can use else here, right? This will avoid one checking which is for num3 and same output we can see from this program here. See, the largest number is still being calculated as 7. Let's make num3 as largest. Now I'm changing num3 to 8. And if I try to run this program, you can see the largest number is now being calculated as 8. So this is how we execute our first question, first exercise question. Let's move on to the next one. Now our question is to calculate the simple interest. We are given the loan amount and the rate of interest. Rate of interest depends upon the loan amount. If the loan amount is greater than 10,000, then the rate of interest is 8.5. If it is between 1,000 to 10,000, then the rate of interest is 7.5. If it is below 1,000, then the rate of interest is 6.5. We are given that we can assume the loan amount is greater than 0, so we need not worry about the negative loan amount. So let's assume the loan amount is 6,000 and time period we are already given for 1 year. So time is equal to 1. First statement corresponds to the first condition in the program, that if loan amount is greater than 10,000. So if PA is greater than 10,000, then the rate of interest is 8.5. The next statement says if loan amount is between 1,000 and 10,000, then the rate of interest is 7.5. So same thing we are checking here through this elif statement. Elif PA is greater than or equal to 1,000. So 1,000 included here That is why we are saying greater than equal to 1000. However, we are not checking whether the loan amount is greater than 10,000 or not. Because if it is greater than 10,000, then this condition should have satisfied and the control should not have come here. Because the control has come here, that means this condition of PA greater than 10,000 is false. PA is not greater than 10,000. So we need to just check whether the PA or the loan amount is greater than 1000 or not, right? So if we check this much, automatically it says whether the loan amount is greater than 1000 as well as less than 10,000. So ROI in this case will be 7.5. And if we have come to the else block, that means that the loan amount is not greater than 10,000. It is not greater than 1000. So obviously it is somewhere between 0 to 1000 not inclusive. So in this case, the rate of interest will be 6.5. Once we have calculated the rate of interest successfully, then the interest part can be calculated easily using simple interest formula. Loan amount into rate of interest into time period in years divided by 100, and then we can simply print whatever interest amount we have calculated. So using this simple if, elif and else block, we have adjusted our rate of interest as per the given conditions, right? So let's move on to the next example. Now this question asks for to calculate the bonus amount which will be given to the employees. So a company has declared its sales and cost part, and it says that 10% bonus will be given to employees if the profit is greater than 35%. Otherwise bonus will be 5%. So let's see how this can be done. We are given the sales of the company. Let's assume this is 50,000. We are given the cost to the company. Let's assume it is 45,000. So profit can be calculated easily, sales minus cost. And then we calculate the profit in percentage, which is profit divided by cost into 100. So far so good. We have calculated the profit in percentage. Just to verify that, I am printing this profit in percentage. What profit has been calculated in this. After that, we are putting this particular if condition. If profit in percentage, if it is greater than 35, then the bonus is 10%, right? So bonus is equal to 10. Otherwise, else bonus equal to 5. And after that, we simply print this bonus, right? Using the simple if else statement, we have calculated the bonus and we are printing that. Now let's try to run this program. So this particular output is coming from the print profit percentage. So profit is 11%. Because profit is 11%, so bonus is 5%. Question says that if profit is greater than 35%, then the bonus will be 10%. Otherwise, bonus is 5%. Now, because the profit is 11% only, therefore the bonus is 5%. Right? So just to change the bonus, we need to reduce the cost. Let's change the cost to just 5,000. And now if we run again, we can see that the profit is now 900%. So the bonus has increased to 10%. So this is simple part. Using simple if else statement, we have calculated bonus. Now the intention of this exercise was to use different kind of construct. The second kind of construct to calculate bonus, which we discussed in our chapter. So let's try to make use of that. Instead of calculating bonus in the above way, let's change this method. Now I'm using the second method of calculating the bonus. So let me comment out this part. And now we see we are using this second kind of construct which says bonus is equal to 10 if profit percent is greater than 35, otherwise it is 5. Right? So this kind of construct also we discussed in our chapter. Let's try to calculate the bonus using this construct. If we run this now, again the profit is 900%, so bonus is 10%. So we have make sure that the bonus is being calculated correctly using this second kind of construct. I hope it makes clear the second construct. Thank you for your time. Let's move on to the next chapter.